What is going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. I want to talk about Natalie Nunn, okay? Y'all know I made a video about her, I believe almost a few months back, about her getting caught up messing around with a reality TV cast member. She didn't, well, I don't say she denied it, but apparently her husband found out about it and he left her for like a day and he went back to her. He even met the guy that she allegedly got with, okay? Now, not only does that make her husband look bad, now you have her going on Tory Lanez' Instagram Live, quarantine radio. As you can see here, this is a video snippet of her. Now, I can't play the video because y'all already know, but y'all can go and look it up. As a matter of fact, I actually got tagged on IG, as you can see here. Hopefully y'all can see it. This post here was someone tagged me in this post, and as you can see, it says Natalie Nunn used all of her baby snacks to twerk for Tory Lanez on quarantine radio. Twitter reacts. Now, these are some of the things that she poured on her, or her friend poured on her. Okay, let's look at it. We got milk, cereal, ranch dressing, liquor, syrup, hand sanitizer that people have been fighting over each other. I'm surprised she didn't use any toilet paper. Okay. But this proves my point, people. When you have somebody, hold on, let me see. I'm gonna play a little bit of it. Maybe try not to get too much seen on it, but if I'm not gonna do it. But I just want people to understand that these females don't care anymore about marriage. They don't care anymore about upholding any type of morals, respecting their husband. It's very clear that she doesn't respect her husband whatsoever, because I believe she is the breadwinner and I believe she's getting paid. She's getting flued out allegedly to some African brother with money, and he's basically taking care of her. These women care more about attention than they actually do their own marriage. Okay. And what's very interesting about what I have seen on social media is there are a lot of women calling her out. But there's a lot of women going on quarantine radio. As a matter of fact, the other day, I just found it to be quite interesting how you had Alexis Texas. For those who don't know, she's an adult entertainer. She was on quarantine radio. You had all these melanated men really happy about it. They're really celebrating it. They are going above and beyond a thirst for this particular person, even though she refused to do any type of scenes with black men. But you had those same black men getting extra thirsty. Okay. These are just some of the responses here. And, there are women looking at, they're seeing this from our perspective. Y'all got to understand. Okay. I called out her behavior months ago. Now people are starting to see, even her fans who defended her, they can't defend this. They can't defend this. They cannot defend her getting on IG Live, twerking for Tory Lanez and over 200,000 people. But that's what attention does. Attention is a drug. Attention is addictive. And no matter if a woman is married, no matter if she's in a relationship, she's going to do whatever it takes to get a little bit of that attention. And it's sad. You pouring your kids snacks on you. What about the aftermath of that? I bet her husband some way, either he's doing whatever or he's probably watching in the corner, in the cut. Dude, that's the woman that you chose to be with. But because I think he realized, damn, she is paying the bills. I can't go too far because I could ruin a good thing, And that's how some of these guys think, man. But some of you guys need to be men, okay? I know she might be a freak. You might be a little bit whipped, but bro, you got to have some common sense. Your woman is on IG Live twerking for the world, twerking for a guy who she ain't even with. But I bet you if Tory Lanez was in her vicinity, she would hop all over him. There's a lot of groupie-like women out here, man. You see it on social media all the time. You see married women constantly up in another man's face. They don't care about marriage. Women are out here messing around just as much as men. Facts. Okay? Don't let the whole "we loyal" fool you. That don't mean anything nowadays. It really doesn't, especially if she is considered the breadwinner. She's making the money. She don't care nothing about them vows. You just somebody for her to come home to. You're somebody she can take her frustrations out on. Meanwhile, she's giving her best to the other men that she's dealing with. You know why? Because they are the ones paying her bills. Now, to me, it's embarrassing that the behavior. You had the one particular female who was, twerking in front of her toddler and her mother while they were sitting right there. I mean, it looked like a room. It's almost like she was renting a room, and she had her, peoples in that one room. That's how it looked. And she's on IG Live. I believe it was with Boosie. And I'm just saying, this quarantine is bringing out the worst in people, or is bringing out people's true face. Because trust and believe, y'all, I bet y'all have seen some married women on quarantine radio. You've seen some women in relationships on quarantine radio and some of these other IG lives, the Boosie lives, some of these other live streams. You got a lot of women who are in relationships and are married that are out there trying to get the attention of people. You got these aspiring Instagram models who definitely want to get seen. Attention is a heck of a drug. We used to say cocaine was attention isn't a drug. How can you? And that's the thing with Natalie Nunn's husband. Like, he's literally with somebody that loves attention more than she loves him. Now, people are going to look at the situation and say, well, Jane, how do you know that? She was on reality TV for years and years. She loves that attention, This is a woman who has shown and displayed over the years that she doesn't respect her husband. There have been photographs of her in the club hugged up on other dudes while she was married to her current husband, Jacob. There was I did the video about her getting caught out here, with the Caucasian guy from the UK, cast member from Big Brother UK, getting blasted by a girl that she had a three-way with this guy. And he forgave her for that. I think he knows she did that. She never really, truly denied it. I mean, the guy in question with her he definitely denied it. Because he doesn't want anybody knowing that he would sleep with chicks like her, But in her situation, she didn't really fight that hard to get the dude back, because she knew he would come back, because she knows that she's basically taking care of both of them, and he's gotten comfortable in that situation. And it's sad that a lot of guys have gotten comfortable in a situation where they're willing to have their wife on Instagram Live doing things like these. I can't even show these. I can't even show it. But I want y'all to understand, man. This is why I say the majority of modern women are not either, they're not marriage material, and they're not really dateable. There's somebody that you can kick it with. They are the Netflix and chill types. They're not the relationship types. They're really not. And I want y'all to understand that. Okay? People can say whatever they want about my assessment of Natalie Nunn, but she's putting herself out here. And what you see in these messages here, you have other women calling her out. You don't see a bunch of dudes. And I bet some of these women, probably people who follow her, may have been fans of her and her chin. But they see what we see as men. We know what this is when we see it. We know an unloyal chick when we see it. This chick does not respect who she's with. And a lot of you dudes, man, y'all get into these relationships where the women are financially in control, man. They're going to take advantage of it. I don't care what none of these women who claim that they're feminists and they're in relationships or married to a guy and they respect him and things that no, they don't. Any woman who's making at least a little bit more than the guy, oh, she messing around because she has no respect for you. But she does respect that guy who's giving her money, who's funding her lifestyle. Oh, she respects him. She'll drop everything and go to him. When she's frustrated with him, she's going to take it out on you. You're the married simp. You're the guy who chose to wife up a chick who was still in her thought phase, okay? Some chicks be in their thought phase for decades, okay? That's why they're still single going into their 50s and still look good, but they still mentally, they're not there. They're gone, okay? They're too addicted to attention. They need that attention, that fix. Attention is a fix. Attention is a fix, and they need that fix. It's unfortunate how things have gotten in our society, but you have to understand that this is where we are, and that's why a lot of these chicks are not marriage material. They're just not, and people can get mad and say whatever they want, but they know it's true. They know it's true. So I want y'all to understand why I have my perspective on women like Natalie Nunn. As you can see here from this headline, you always want a mom to be lame. So I guess she's not a lame mom, but we don't care about your parenting skills unless you're just a bad parent. We care about you making your husband look like a complete fool. That's what we are looking at. Because women like you are going to make men think twice before marrying chicks like you. So that's the perspective that I'm coming with, and that's the perspective I'm going to keep. Because I think that when women do things like what Natalie did, all she's doing is justifying our behaviors towards her and how we feel about relationships and marriages,